Hi folks, I'm Tom Vicka in the Weather Central here for you. And we are looking at a chilly day. I'm back to the long sleeves for today with that second big cold front coming in. We're down in the upper 30s already at AX. A lot of chill power in the atmosphere for tonight. 12 is the dew point, very dry, but the winds are going to stay up just a bit. They're still northerly, about 10, 12 miles an hour there. And then heading over to Gina, we've got the same story. Look at the high clouds. We have that showing up over the Saw Parish of Gina in the mid 30s right now. Now, this type of cloudiness has little effect on temperatures at night. And so, yeah, it's still going to be cold. This might help us a degree or so or something like that. But I do think the thermometers will be lower tonight than they were this morning here across central Louisiana. So your weather headlines, it will be a hard freeze tonight. I have some details parish by parish and city by city on that. And then after that, our weather headline or weather story or message that I want to get across to you turns very quickly to a major shift in the weather pattern, which will bring needed rain to central Louisiana. Maybe not 100% of the people in Cenla will say, yeah, I need rain. Most of us would, though. But that's coming regardless, whether you want it or need it. It's on its way. Many times here in the mid-latitudes of the northern hemisphere, the first thing you see of an impending weather change, high clouds coming in from the west. There they are, coming across central Louisiana. Our tower cam network picking that up, and that will lower and increase over the coming days. Right now, the Arctic high, modified Arctic high between Omaha and St. Louis, moving to the southeast. We're still directly under its influence, but you see the high clouds coming up over that high. And look at all the energy and cloudiness out west with that major weather change kind of working into that area. That's going to be the first news headline that you read about, the heavy rain and probably flooding and high mountain snows, deep mountain snows up there. Now, coming back home, Futurecast, this is a GFS model. I'm going to extend this out by Monday. I think most of the rain, you see rain kind of scooting through on Monday. So there's day one of the event, a series of events, if you will. By Tuesday, we see another round of rain. And then finally on Wednesday and into Thursday morning, we see what I think maybe the main event, maybe where we have the highest rainfall totals and maybe a limited risk of severe weather, although SPC doesn't have out an official risk right now. But I wouldn't be surprised if they would put like a low end risk out here within the next day or two. And then we see an improvement in the weather pattern after that. But there's still some lingering rain chances that we're going to have to deal with. We'll have all that and clean it up in the 7-day forecast. As promised, here are your low temperatures for tonight. Typically, we see 39. We'll be way below this. Certainly unseasonably cold, but not record 13. We won't get there for tonight. I do look for the average to be about 22 across central Louisiana. Now, the two influences will be, first of all, the dry air and a little bit of high cloudiness, but the northerly breezes will stay up just a bit, and that mixes the atmosphere, kind of blends it or homogenizes it, as we say, and keeps thermometers from cratering to low levels that the dry air would permit it to accomplish. So that's kind of the reasoning in the forecast for tonight. But there will be some 18 or 19 degree reading. I got explicitly a 19 up in Wind Parish there, and in mid 20s, Opelousas, I got 24 down in that direction. We recover back into the 40s on Sunday for high temperatures, but that's still well below the 60 where we typically should be. We'll average about 45, with some folks staying in the low 40s, others staying in the upper 40s. The trend will be a little bit cooler northwest of Alexandria, Pineville, a little bit warmer south and east of Alexandria and Pineville. 7-day forecast then. There's your 45 for Sunday. We talked about that. And here come the rain probabilities, 80% Monday, mainly in the PM. Then we go into Tuesday, Wednesday, and into Thursday morning, where we will have several different rainfall episodes there. We might call it one big event caused by kind of the same weather pattern, but we'll have several distinct events kind of interspersed within there, and there will be the sum total heavy to excessive rainfall there across the area. Right now, I'm thinking 3 to 5 inches over that 3 or 4 day period is on the conservative side. And I think most of our guidance is indicating, and I think I would say 5+ inches in that time frame in most locations there, and that could prompt some flooding. If nothing else, what it will do is it will ease the drought up a good bit, in fact, but I still think we need a little bit more. I don't think it eradicates the drought. We need more help than this, but it will put a pretty good dent in it, as some other events have. But we're still in a state of drought here across Cenla, and it will bring our hydrologic systems, our lakes and rivers, kind of maybe back up to normal levels. So once you go over the Red River in Alexandria, you look down, where's the water? Well, maybe we'll start to see some after this rain event gets through with us. And eventually, just a comment though, climatology usually takes over. And so at one time we're in a drought, other times we return to normal with the rainfall, and then we get into those situations that produce flooding. So we'll see if it was going to take months maybe for that to evolve, or say much more definitive about it. But could this be the rainfall event that kind of starts a wet pattern over a longer period of time heading into the spring? So all that remains to be seen. And Nick Mickers will be with you for tomorrow. He'll clear up some of that long range stuff there over the next 2 to 4 weeks, as well as take another complete look at your weather forecast and such.